Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Raft. We are in the process of expanding our raft upwards. I wonder how far upwards we can expand the raft. Like, what happens if I want to build another staircase and just go, like, a little crazy with it? Is it gonna let me? Can I have just levels upon levels of rafts? Can I just make this absolutely, completely, and utterly insane? I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to find out. So you might notice that I built a pillar right there. Oh my gosh, Bethany! You are just the worst! I killed Steve. I killed I forgot what I named the first one. I killed Ronnie. I killed Steve. I killed Ronnie. Now Bethany is after me. I don't know what's wrong with her. She just won't stop. Alright, so we're gonna make floors. Floors upon floors. I can't make a floor there. Why can't I make a floor there? Is it because there's some... Why can't I make a floor there? Why not? Please tell me why. So maybe a pillar can only... Well, I don't know about that. There's nothing on here. Yet. It won't take. Same... Well, this took like all 9 bits. I don't understand. What's going on? You promised me, game. You promised me that this would work. You didn't promise me anything of the sort. Whatever. Let's pick up all this crap. Let's throw some of the scrap back into the ocean. We don't need it. We're getting low on water. Grab this. Drink the water. I guess eat one of the shark meats. Because that gives us hydration as well. The potatoes are kind of useless at the moment. I wish I could pick this up and just like put it over there somewhere. The shark meat is so good. Anyway, maybe we're just gonna have to build another pillar. Which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world. But if that doesn't work... Okay, so it did. It did work. I'm not sure what's making it do this, but whatever. But you know what? While we're up here and we have this, like, so big. How about... right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna have the best raft ever. See, this is my perch. And again, I'm confused at why that's not working. We are going to go to such great heights. Also, let's build another tree. Where do we want this? Right here next to the other tree? Can't go on any of these spots. They're not fit for trees. How about right here? But for that, I need to build a little... It's about time for another shark. I'm getting a little paranoid waiting for it. Right here. Little coy thumbs up. Go ahead and drink our coconuts as well. It's one way to stay hydrated. Here he comes. Or here she comes. Bethany. Stop it. I believe that's ready for us. So let's just go ahead and chop it down. Looks like we have room in our inventory. Thatch, thatch, plank, thatch, thatch, plank. And I think we're going to build a lot of cooking stations up on top. Seems like a good idea to me. What else are we going to do? I don't know. We'll plant that. Pick up the cooked shark. First we need to build, I guess, a couple more pillars. So we can build a couple more floors. Well, that's me bumping my head. Get rid of this guy. Floor? Why don't you work? It's weird. Can't put that there. What about a pillar right there? And then a floor. What? Oh, I'm just out of wood. Ha! I don't. Whoa, what's that noise? Just outside. Shh. Why can't I build it there? You confuse me, game. You confuse me so. Right there. And with this floor. Why is it flashing so hard? Like it thinks it can accept it, but it can't? But it should be able to. I don't understand the rules. Also, that's not where I really wanted it, because that's not a good spot for it. So we gotta chop this down. Look at this badass raft. Let's see Tom Hanks build something like this. I don't think he could. It's a challenge, Tom Hanks. I'm challenging you to a game of Raft. I think I got this in the bag. Tom Hanks won't even know what hit him. Will you, Tom Hanks? You don't want to challenge me. Maybe he does. This is a very kind of haphazardly built raft. It doesn't seem very structurally sound. I'm trying my best. Fortunately, my best ain't good enough. We're not getting nearly as many barrels anymore. So one thing I'm wondering, like, if whoever made this game is planning on continuing to develop it, like, what's the end game? Like, of course there's no end game in now. This is just like an early access kind of prototype, but like past the prototype, what is the goal? Like, what can I expect to see in the future? Like, sure, I have this awesome raft. It should be falling apart. Sure, I have it, but what do I do with it? I have nowhere to really explore. There's nothing but sharks. I could build walls, but I don't see much of a point, especially if I want to continue to extend. I don't know, these are the questions that keep me up at night. And by keep me up at night, I mean, like, I'm thinking of them right now. I'm probably not going to think of them ever again. I think Bethany only has one more attack in her before she goes down. More foundations. Drop a pillar here. And then with this pillar... Great, it's floating. Why can't I make anything there? I'm so confused. So weird! Hey, a bucket! I mean, barrel. And I'm running out of water so fast. Fill this with water. Drink. Stop coughing. I'm out of shark meat, too. Just have to sustain myself on what I got. Oh boy. I mean, we have potatoes. I could cook potatoes. Do I want to cook potatoes? Let's cook potatoes. There we go. It shouldn't take very long, right? And you know what? We could come in here. We could build a couple of these. Put them up here. Bada bing. Bada bang. Bada boom. Just fill it with potatoes. Boom, boom, boom. Potatoes for everyone. No hydration for the potato. Well, that's too bad. Alright, well, I think I've tapped this game for what it has. I could just keep building upwards to infinity, but I don't really want to wait for that much wood. Plus, the further up I go, the spottier the placement seems to get. At least in my experience with 3 levels of Raft Hood. But it's a pretty interesting game so far. I have cooked a lot of potatoes. The inventory is just a nightmare to handle. I don't know. It's always weird coming into these survival games and seeing, like, what new interesting things that they can come up with. But somehow the inventory system always seems to be a little bit off, no matter how good the game itself is. Oh, I'm bumping my head on this. I'm just kind of sliding my head on it. Just rubbing my scalp against the coarse wood. Alright, I guess to win off this episode, let's see what happens when we get eaten by the shark. Hey, Bethany! You want to give Daddy a hug? So cute. Game over. Alright. Well, I guess it's game over then. I guess I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.